I actually had another video ready to be uploaded, but I decided against uploading it because it's not me. So I'm making this video very last minute, and hopefully it turns out alright. Hi everyone, it's me, Wendy. The video where I wanted to upload initially was an ASMR video where I cut my hair, but I decided against it because I just found it weird and I don't really want that on my channel, and you know, since this is a music channel, I guess I should talk about music. After I uploaded my Lover video, one where I played all the instruments and made like a one girl band, I'll put the link here. People have been asking me how to start learning an instrument, and they're a bit afraid because they're not children anymore that they can't pick up a new instrument. That's not right. You're learning at every age. You're always learning. Never stop learning. And they're wondering how hard it is to pick up an instrument. It's not really that hard. You just need to follow these steps, be committed to it, and I am very sure that you'll be able to learn it in no time. So, number 1, find out the reason why you like to play music in the first place. Do you actually like music? Who inspires you? Do you like Sting? Do you like Taylor Swift? Do you like Green Day? Or Simple Plan? What's the point of you learning how to play if you don't actually enjoy music? Yes, there are people out there who don't actually like music. People like that find music to be a bit of a disturbance when they're trying to focus on getting things done. Or maybe it's just a bit too noisy for them. But I truly believe that everyone have a genre of music that's suitable for them. Find out why you're doing this. Are you doing this for attention? Are you doing this just to show off to your friends? Those two are not good reasons. Do you really have an interest in it? Or is it just because your parents are forcing you to do it? That is actually very common. But find your core reason of wanting to learn. Does music soothe you? Does it touch your soul? Does it make you relax? Do you like watching people play music? Make sure you have an interest in it before you get into doing it. Number 2, identify the kind of music you like. There are many genres of music out there. You have pop, you have classical, you have rock, you have jazz, you have hip-hop, you have R&B, and many more. By identifying what kind of music you like, you'll be able to determine what kind of instrument you like to pick up. Say if you like classical, you can always learn how to play the piano or the violin. If you like funky music, you can pick up the bass. If you like country music, you might probably consider playing the banjo or the guitar. If you're a fan of rock and metal, you can learn to pick up the electric guitar or maybe the drums. Can you imagine headbanging to a piano? That's a bit odd. Or maybe if you just like to sing, you can always go for singing classes. Yes, your voice is an instrument too. You should also consider what kind of instruments fit your lifestyle as well. If you're staying in an apartment, you might want to pick up a smaller instrument like the guitar. If you would like to play instruments that are bigger in size like the drums or the piano, you will need to consider whether there's enough space in your house to put the instruments there. If you're constantly on the move, you might consider picking up a guitar or a brass instrument. Any slightly more portable instrument will do. I would always recommend beginners to go for either the piano or the guitar. I recommend the piano first because personally it helped me a lot in terms of learning music because they taught me how to play scales and they taught me what chords are. But you also have to consider that piano takes a longer time to learn. Playing piano also helped me develop rhythm, which makes learning the drum much easier. If you would like to opt for a cheaper alternative, instead of getting an upright piano, you can always get an electric piano. If a piano isn't your thing and you would like to consider some other instrument, you can always try to pick up a guitar. By learning the guitar, you can learn how to play pop songs pretty easily, as long as you learn how to play the chords and the strumming patterns. Number 3, pick up an instrument. You have to actually touch the instrument to start playing it. I know it can be pretty daunting to just walk into a music shop without having knowledge of anything and just going like, "Hi, I would like to buy a guitar." Okay, what kind of guitar would you like? Do you want to play an electric guitar? Do you want an acoustic guitar? Do you want a classical guitar? Do you want an electric guitar? I am not sure. I will come back again. Okay. Bye. So yeah, make sure you do your research first before going into a music shop. What are the brands that you're looking for? Find something within your budget. Before you buy it, you can always consult a friend who might be playing the instrument. Go to their house and try out their instrument before purchasing it. Do some research online, use the internet to your advantage. You don't need to splurge on an instrument when you just started out. Just get a basic one will do. You can always upgrade later, so don't worry about that. Number 4, make sure you know your scales and chords. Coming from a piano player, scales are so important. Make sure you learn the basics first before jumping into anything further. It is important to learn the basics so that you won't make mistakes that are hard to correct in the future. Being able to play scales will make your musical journey easier in the long run. It's easier to pick up any musical material in any key and just play it when you are more advanced. It also makes transposing music much easier as well. I personally think that it's important to learn scales when you start playing the bass as well, because if you take the time to memorize bass scales, it helps you mentally organize your understanding of music. Number 5. Practice, 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 practice. Practicing is the most important thing when it comes to music. Just do it every single day. Just half an hour. No excuses. Do it. Go practice. You can never have too much practice. I remember when I was younger, I spent the whole day playing my piano. Like right after school, I just sat down there for 8 hours just playing the songs. I really wanted to master it. Scales and all, exam pieces, and just generally songs that I want to play. The more you play, the better you'll get. That's a definite. You have to be patient as well. When I first started learning fingerstyle on the guitar, it took me months of practicing to learn how to play the first song. You definitely need to have patience when it comes to music. You can't just learn it overnight. A regular practice routine helps develop skills like discipline, and it helps you in terms of reading music, fine motor skills. People who practice regularly improves faster than those who don't. Give yourself at least half an hour to 1 hour per day just playing that instrument. You definitely learn the basics in no time. 6. Try recording yourself. You'll be able to identify the mistakes that you don't notice when you're playing. If you play well, you can always listen to yourself repeatedly and realize what mistakes you made and how you would like to correct your style in playing said instrument. You can record yourself at any stage of your musical journey. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an advanced musician, you can always record yourself, because you'll be able to give feedback to yourself by listening to yourself. You'll find out what you really sound like. Like, have you tried recording your own voice? It's very different from how you actually sound like. It's the same for playing musical instruments as well. Be able to zoom in on your weak spots, and you'll notice the notes didn't come out right when you were playing. Recording yourself also helps you keep track of your progress. You're always practicing by yourself daily, and it's hard to know whether you're getting any better. This is where recording yourself can come into play. You'll be able to listen your progress from day 1 to day 5, and you'll definitely hear a difference if you're practicing every single day. When I first started how to play the piano, I actually recorded myself to hear how I sound like. You actually manage to pick up the intonation that you don't notice when you are actually playing. Same for guitar as well. I thought I was playing fine at first, but when I listened to the playback of the recording, I realized there are certain mistakes I make that would be corrected. You'll be able to identify your own mistakes by recording yourself, and I will encourage everyone to do that. Number 7. Make use of technology. The internet is out there to support you. There are many free tutorials, there are many free music sheets and YouTube videos that will teach you how to play a musical instrument. You can take classes online. I'll put like the names of the websites where you can find musical classes online right here. I'll put the links in the description down below. Number 8. Perform! Finally, when you have gone through hours and hours of practicing, who am I kidding? When you've gone through days or maybe even weeks or months of practicing and you decide that you're ready, you can always go and share your love for music to your friends and family. They can listen to how you play. Even if you're not good, they will greet you with applause. If you don't have anyone, let me applaud for you. If you don't have friends and family, you can always play in a church or busk. If you feel uncomfortable to perform in church or in public, I highly recommend you try performing to your cat. Yeah. You want to hear mommy play now? Do you want me to hear me play piano? He is my biggest fan. Every time I play music in the music room, he'll just sleep. If you don't have a cat, grab a stray one and put it in your room. He will listen to you. See? By performing, you are able to gain the confidence of playing music in front of people. You don't need to be good at first. Friends and family will be there to support you. Play to your pets, play to someone, you gain the confidence of playing eventually. You don't have to do it right away. Oh my god, it's purring. And that's pretty much it. Another tip is make sure you have the right form and posture when you're playing the instrument. Like for the piano, you have to make sure your fingers are like this. My piano teacher used to put an eraser on my hand to make sure that I have the right shape when I'm playing the piano. These are the kind of mistakes that are very hard to correct once you made them. So it's easier to just learn the proper form and posture when you first started. You must also be realistic and patient when it comes to learning music. As long as you practice, you'll be able to achieve your goal. And that's it. You made it through a video that I made last minute. Yay! Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below about what you think about this video. Right, hero? You want them to leave a comment? You want them to subscribe? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! Fish bomb! No! 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 Ah, now you're stuck. Gosh.